Hi, I'm Nancy. Welcome to my channel, Running with Scissors. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to show you some of my favorite makes from 2025. Stick around. Okay, many of the vloggers I've seen have been showing you everything they made in 2025. And I thought, I don't know, that'd be an awfully long video and I'd have to round them all up. So I thought what I'll do is I'll just pick out my favorites, the ones I wear the most often, the ones I'm really pleased with. I had considered doing 5 of my favorites and I couldn't stay at 5. I actually have 9. I did have 2 more, but then I evaluated them and said, is this really my favorite? Do I really wear it a lot? So I took 2 out. So I have 9. Also, not everything I made was for myself. I made a few things for family members. So I thought I have got 9 of my favorites for myself. I've got 7 favorites for family members, and I've got a couple of favorites that are non-garments. I'll show those to you as well. So let's go ahead and start with my favorites. Most of them I wear a lot. There's a couple that are more seasonal, but I will show you. The first one is a Rhapsody blouse made by Love Notions in a rayon challis. And I want to tell you something. This top gets worn all the time. All the time. I grab it because you can wear it in the wintertime too. You can just put a cardigan over it if you're cold. I love this thing. It's got that pretty little pleat in the back. Sometimes I wear it tied. Sometimes I wear it not tied. In fact, when my mother had her birthday back in October and we did a big family group picture, I was wearing this. My mother was also wearing a pair of pants I made her, and one of the granddaughters had on a dress I made her. But yes, this top gets worn a lot. So I consider that a favorite. Now, the Rhapsody is also a dress. I've not made the Rhapsody dress. I need to. But boy, do I love this top. I like the length of it. I just love everything about it. So this is definitely one of my absolute favorites. Top 5 probably of 2025. The next thing is a classic tee. Now I've made lots of classic tees by Love Notions, but this one here, long sleeved, and the fabric, it's so soft and it's so cozy. I'm constantly wearing this thing. In fact, to show it to you, I had to get it out of the hamper because I had worn it. But I do. They're so easy to put together. I mean, you can just throw it together in a few hours. It's so quick and easy. So that's definitely a tried and true favorite of mine. Okay, now the next one I don't wear as often because it's more of a winter time, but it's still one of my favorites because I did this skirt in my fabric Wheel of Fate. Boy, it's hard to say that. Say that 3 times fast. And the corduroy came from that Beyond the Pink Door subscription box. I'm especially proud of it because you got your pockets in the back. You got your pockets here. And for the first time, I made a zippered fly. I've not made one since, but I will. It wasn't hard. It really wasn't hard. And so I'm pretty pleased with this. Also has belt loops. So this is really a very favorite of mine, and I'll probably be wearing that this winter. I've got a really pretty kind of a camel sweater I bought and a pair of boots with that. Very cute. So that's definitely a favorite from 2025. My next favorite is a dress I wear a lot. Don't wear it as much in the winter, but as I said, you can always throw on a cardigan. And this is the Olympia dress from Love Notions. I do love Love Notions. And there it is. It is such a soft, easy to wear dress. It's one of those dresses you throw on and you can wear it all day. It's not a dress where you get it on and you wear it someplace and you got to take it off as soon as you get home because you want to be more comfortable. This dress is comfortable. So I do love this dress a lot. Okay. This next one, I got the fabric from this fabric sale I went to on a Saturday morning, and I almost didn't buy it because I thought it was kind of loud. I said, what am I going to do with that? So I made this blouse. And did I write down? Yes, it's New Look 6216. Yeah. It's just bright and cheerful. Just throw it on with a pair of jeans, pair of white pants. But I wore that quite a bit. So that's a favorite of mine. This next one is a cardigan from Harper. It's a Harper cardigan by Sinclair. And I didn't look before I started filming this. Oh my gosh. Look what was in the sleeve. One of my wool dryer balls. I don't use fabric softener or dryer sheets. I use these wool balls. They're great. And it was stuck in the sleeve. Okay. Well, anyway, this cardigan gets so much wear. Oh, as I was saying before I found that ball, I got it free, and I didn't look before I started recording, but you might want to look at Sinclair, the Harper cardigan, see if this pattern is free. It might still be, I don't know. I made the whole thing on my serger other than putting on the pockets, and I had to put the pockets on with my sewing machine. Really like this. I have a sweater like this I bought years ago out of the same fabric. You know, it's got the little holes in it. One thing about it is, though, I have snagged it a few times on my rings because of the nature of the fabric, but it is such a comfortable cardigan, and it's gotten a lot of wear. Sometimes I'll just grab it and wear it around the house. So that's another favorite of mine. Okay. This next is the Aurora dress by Love Notions. It's got kind of interesting pocket detail here. A little different. And this fabric, I'm pretty sure also came from Beyond the Pink Door. Pretty sure. So, yeah. And it's a very comfortable dress, too. And I like the fact that it has long sleeves. Okay. Now, this last thing, I'm calling it my favorite, but I haven't worn it that much because I just made it last December. And that was my anniversary dress out of that red charmeuse I got from Fabric Mart. One thing I need to do, though, is the tie. I need to put those string belt loops on it because it's so slippery, the tie rides up on me. So I think the last time I wore it, I just didn't wear the tie at all because it was riding up. So that's what I need to do. But yeah, I like the hem. I'll throw a picture up of me wearing it so you can get a better look at it. But yeah. Very pretty. So I'm going to count that as a favorite, even though I've only worn it a couple of times. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm also wearing one of my favorite makes. And this is the wrap dress from McCall 7893. I love this dress. If you recall, if you've been watching a while, I made a wrap dress a couple years ago, and I didn't like it because it gaped open at the top. It gaped open, you know, when you sat down. Because I made it with the wrong fabric, it was a kind of a stiff fabric, and you really can't make a wrap dress with something that's not got a little bit of flow to it. And this dress, this specific dress, was made to wear with knit fabric. So I thought I'm going to give it a try. And I did, and I really, really like it. It's so comfortable. And after I made it, I went in the living room and sat down and across my legs, and I moved around to see, is it going to gape? Is it going to come open in the skirt? It does not. And it's just, oh, I just love it. I'm going to have to make another one. It's just so comfortable and something you can wear. I've had it on all day, actually. And so it's one of those other dresses that you put on and you just wear it all the time. Now, I do have 7 of my favorites of things I've made for other people, and I'll pop up pictures of them. I made 2 pleated skirts, and that was from the Fabric Wheel of Fate for 2 of my granddaughters, my oldest granddaughter, Claire, who's 18, and her cousin, who's 12. I made them both the same pattern. Claire wanted hers longer, and her cousin wanted hers shorter. So I'll pop up pictures of that. They both love the fabric, and it made a really cute skirt. I made my mother those blue trousers, and that was also on the Fabric Wheel of Fate. you need to join in on the Fabric Wheel of Fate if you haven't already. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And she's worn those quite a bit. And remember, I mentioned at her birthday, I was wearing, you know, that Rhapsody blouse. She was wearing those pants in the picture. I made a classic tee dress for my friend Linda when we went on that cruise, and I'll pop up a picture of us in San Juan wearing it. My 7-year-old granddaughter, I made her this dress from McCall's 8, and I can't read my writing. Is that a 5? Yeah, 8520. Yeah, that's a 5. I can't read my writing. And I got a picture of her twirling in it. And she was wearing that dress in the family picture. So I was pretty pleased. I looked at the picture. Oh, God, I made that, I made that, I made that. And then I've got the 2 Easter dresses I made. Now, I went ahead and counted the one the 7-year-old was wearing. It's a beautiful dress, but it's not my favorite because of the zipper. I had a terrible time with the zipper. This fabric was really rough to work with, but I liked how it turned out. She looks really cute in it, and that's why I'm going to add it as a favorite, even though the zipper drove me crazy. And then her cousin. So I've got them together, and they. But I thought they both came out really, really nice. So those are favorites of mine. Now, I did make a couple of things that were not garments, and I made a couple of these casserole carriers. And I'm going to link in the description. I did a tutorial on how to make it. I don't have them because they were both gifts. They were both for gift exchanges. One was at my American Sewing Guild, and the other was at my life group at church. And so they're both gone. But this is a great pattern. It really, really is. So I'll put a link to that. The other thing I want to show you is this bag. And I'm just going to go ahead and link the video I made about this. I made this when I was at the original Sewing and Quilt Expo. And I took a class to make this bag. It's out of a cork. And I'm not going to go into the details of what I did wrong, but when I got done, it was all wrong. And if you're interested in what I did wrong and how I fixed it, go ahead and go and watch that video. It's a cute little bag. It really is. But yeah, I had quite a time with this. So if you're interested to see how badly I did on it. Okay. I mentioned I want to talk to you about the Fabric Wheel of Fate. I will be doing that this year. But also, if you're interested and if you are on Facebook, I have a private Facebook group. All you have to do is click on the link when you're in YouTube, and it'll take you over there, request to be a member, and I will okay it. I made a suggestion to the ladies in my group, and I have 74 members right now, that why don't we try, just in our group, a Fabric Wheel of Fate, except they don't have to have a wheel. I mentioned to them they can either make a spinner, use a spinner from a game, they can use that wheel of names on the internet that I have used, or they can just number their fabric, you know, 1 through 6 or 1 through 4, whatever they're using, and then draw the number out of a basket. And one of the ladies said, well, that'd be good for unfinished projects. Because I told them this does not have to be garments, because a lot of the ladies in my group, right now it's only ladies. I mean, men are welcome, of course, but right now it's just ladies. They make other kinds of projects. And so a couple of them said it'd be great for grabbing some of your unfinished projects. And I said, yes, that'd be great. And so what I told them to do is pick your fabric or your projects, take a picture of what you've chosen, and then either draw or spin or however you choose it. Show us what you've chosen, and when you finish it, then share it with us. So quite a few of them have said that sounds like a good idea, and one way to get rid of some of your unfinished projects. So, okay, well, those are my favorites for the year 2025. I haven't made anything for 2026 yet, so I need to get cracking, huh? So, well, if you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you would. Give me a thumbs up, ring the notification bell, share it with your friends. Join my Facebook group if you'd like, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye. God bless.